performance of Alice in Wonderland. Thank you very much for coming. If you've got a mobile phone, please put it on silent so it doesn't ring. Please feel free to take photographs, but please do not put them on to websites. Stay seated all the time, please, because the children are walking around. They need to be able to get access all around the hall. Enjoy yourself. There is some audience participation, mums and dads. Watch out for the person that's coming around to chop off your head if you're not joining in the singing. And enjoy yourselves. Let's go.
Many a day we rode together on that quiet stream, the three little maidens, Darkworth and I, and many a fairy tale had been told for their benefit. Yet none of these many tales got written down. They lived and died like summer midges, each in its golden afternoon, until there came a day when one of our listeners begged that the tale be written out for her. And the three eager faces hungry for news from fairyland. Alice was beginning to get very tired of sitting by her sister on the bank and of having nothing to do. Once or twice she had peeked into the book her sister was reading.
What is the use of a book without pictures or conversations in it?
She was considering whether the pleasure of making a daisy chain would be worth the trouble of getting up and putting the daisies, when suddenly a white rabbit with pink eyes was right close by her.
Better than you, 'cause I'm not
with curiosity, Alice ran across the field after it. Fortunately, she was just in time to skip off down a large rabbit hole after the nation. Alice went down after it, never once considering how in the world she could get out again. The rabbit hole went straight on like a tunnel and then dipped suddenly down. Alice found herself falling down a very deep well.
With the sunlight streaming down on me. little bottle certainly wasn't here. Drink me? I shall check whether it's poisoned or not. If it's marked poison, then sure to dispute you sooner or later. But it's okay though. Delicious. A mixed sort of flavour. Cherry tart, custard, pineapple, roast turkey, toffee, and hot bottom toast. Nice. What's a curious feeling? I must be getting smaller.
And so it was indeed. She was now only 10 inches high. Alice felt nothing more happened. She took the little golden key and hurried off to the garden door. But when she got well, she went on all the same, treading gallons of tears, until there was a large pool of tears all around her. Suddenly, she heard a little pattering of feet in the distance.
Oh, the Duchess! Won't she be savage if I've kept her waiting? I'm late. If a Dutch has a minute to wait, she'll have my hair got. Better than the because I'm running out of town, I'm late. If I come to the shop, they don't be no letter. What am I to do? I'm running my mind. I'm late. If you please, sir. I can't stop now. I'll be late. Dear, how quick everything is today. Goodness, I'm shrinking again. It must be the van. I never saw that before. Never.
As she said these words, her foot slipped in another moment. Splash! She was up to her chin in water. At first she thought she'd fallen into the sea, but soon realized that she was in a pool of tears which she had wept when she was 9 feet high.
I wish I hadn't cried.
soon realised that's how small she was now. She only remembered that it was a mouse that had slipped into the pool at herself.
Oh, Mouse, do you know the way out of here? Oh, Mouse, maybe it doesn't understand English. Maybe it's a French mouse, but I don't know much French. Let me see. Well, where's Michelle? I do beg your pardon. I quite forgot you didn't like cats.
Not like cats. Would you like cats if you were me?
Well, perhaps not.
Nasty little vulgar things. Don't let me hear any more about them again.
Are you fond of dogs? There's such a nice dog near our house. I should like to show you.
Cats, dogs, nicety things.
Oh no! Now I've mentioned it again. Mouse dear, please come back. Don't talk about cats or dogs if you don't like them.
Let's swim to shore, then I'll tell you my history. Then you know why it is I hate cats and dogs.
It was high time for them to go. The pool was getting quite crowded with the animals that had fallen into it. There was a duck, and a dodo, a lorry, and several other curious creatures. Alice led the way, and the whole party swam to shore. What a brilliant party they were, assembled on a bank. The first question, of course, was how to get dry.
Sit down, all of you, and listen to me. Silence, if you please.
Must we listen to this story again?
I'll soon make you dry. This is the driest thing I know. William the Conqueror, whose cause was favoured by the Pope, was soon. I'll proceed. The Archbishop of Canterbury found it advisable to.
Found what?
Found it. Of course, you know what it means. He found it advisable to meet William and offer him a crown. How are you getting on now, my dear?
I'm as wet as ever. It doesn't seem to try me at all.
In that case, I move that the meeting adjourn for the more immediate adoption of more energetic remedies.
Speak English. I don't know the meaning of half those long words, and what's more, I don't believe you do either.
I was going to say, the best thing to get us right would be a caucus race.
What is a caucus race?
Why? The best way to explain it is to do it. Here is the race course. The exact shape doesn't matter. Start where you like, begin to run where you like, and leave off when you like. The race is over!
But who has won?
Everybody's won and all more surprising.
But who did the prize?
Why, she of course.
Prizes!
She
Prizes!
must have a prize herself.
Of course, what else have you got in your pocket?
Only a thimble.
Hand it over. We beg your acceptance of this elegant thimble.
You promised to tell me your history and why you hate to see and D.
Mine is a long, sad tale. Fury said to the mouse that he met in the house, let us not go too long, we'll prosecute you. I will prosecute you. Come out in on the now, we must have a trial, for really this morning I've nothing to do. I've nothing to do. Said the mouse to the girl, such a child, they serving no jury, or judge will be wasting our breath. I'll be judge, I'll be jury, said calling no fury. I'll try the whole fools and condemn him to death. You are not to tell
I beg your pardon, I thought you finished.
I had not.
And now, let me do it for you.
I shall do nothing of the sort. You insult me by talking such nonsense.
I didn't mean it, please come back.
Yes, please come back.
What a pity it wouldn't stay. I wish I had that Dinah with you. She should fetch it back. And who is Dinah, if I might venture to ask the question? Dinah's a cat, and she's such a capital one for fetching mice. And oh, you should see her after the birds.
We really must be going. It's getting very late.
I wish I hadn't mentioned our Dinah. My dear Dinah, when will I ever see you again? I wonder.
The Duchess! Oh, my dear horse. Oh, my thousand whiskers. She'll get me executed as she'll as Pharaohs are pharaohs. When have I dropped them? I wonder. Why? Maria, what are you doing out here? Run home this moment and fetch me a pair of gloves and a fan. Quick, now!
He took me for his housemaid. He'll be surprised when he knows who I am. But I bet better fetch his fan and gloves. That's it, if I can find them.
As she said this, Alice came upon the neat house of the door which was bright brass, with the name plate W. Barry engraved upon it. She hurried in without knocking and found her way to a tiny room. Inside was a table, and on it two or three pairs of tiny white kid gloves and a little bottle.
I found another bottle, it's given me a port. I'm sure that something strange will happen if I can remove the core. I'm tired of being little, I'm sick of feeling small. Perhaps if I should try the string, I'll end up growing really tall.
Whoa, the big
rabbit's house. Luckily for Alice, the magic bottle had now had its full effect, and she grew no larger.
It was much pleasanter at home. My mum was always going larger or smaller, or being ordered about by mice and rabbits. I wonder what happened to me, and I wonder what will happen next.
As well as she might have wondered, but Alice herself could hardly believe what had happened. But firstly, the white rabbit came to look for his brother and back, but found he couldn't get you. Tweedledum and Tweedledee were sent down the chimney to open the giant inside. Alice with one sharp kick sent them back up like a skyrocket. Then the rabbit and his friend showered Alice with a bowl full of pepper, which she noticed was something like turning into his grave. As soon as she was small enough, she ran out of the house and found herself safe in a big wood.
Find my way out of that, to find my right side of them. The second thing I need to do is find my way into that lovely garden. I think that would be my best plan.
It sounded an excellent plan. The only difficulty was that she had not had the slightest idea how to set about it. Alice looked all around her at the flowers and the blades of grass. There was a large mushroom growing near her, about the same height as herself. She peeped over the mushroom. And was delighted to see that her eyes met those of a large blue caterpillar.
Who are you? Said the caterpillar. It's such a lazy move, you hardly bother to stir. Like a physical and that's his there was the little feather satin shoe.
Change
Anyway, I've got to get to that beautiful garden. But how's it to be done?
As she said this, Alice suddenly came upon an open place with a little house in, about 4 feet high. For a minute or two, she stood looking what to do next, when a footman in livery came running out of the wood. It turned into a pig. I thought it was. With that, the chest slowly vanished, beginning with
Well, I've often seen a cow that green, but green that cat is the most curious thing I've seen in all my life.
It is the same thing with you. What day of the month is it?
The 4th.
2 days wrong. I told you the butter on the pseudo works. It was the best butter.
Yes,
Yes, but some crowns must have gotten as well. I told you not to put it on the roadside.
It was the best butter, you know.
What's a funny watch? It tells the day of the month, but it's tell what o'clock it is.
Why should it? Does your watch tell you what year it is?
Of course not.
Which is just the case of mine.
I don't quite understand you.
The dormouse is asleep again. Of course. Just what I was going to remark myself. Oh. Have you guessed already yet?
No, I give up. What's the answer?
I haven't the slightest idea.
I've been to all my life.
Just as she said this, Alice noticed that one of the trees had a door leading right into it. Curious indeed, but in she went. She found herself at last in the garden among the bright flower beds.
Flashing paint all over me like that.
I couldn't help it, so took my elbow.
That's right, Clive. Always think that they want elbow.
You'd better not talk. I heard the Queen say only yesterday they deserve to be beheaded.
What for? That's none of your business, to you.
Yes, it is his business, and I'll tell him why. It's bring the good tulip roots to the onions.
Well, of all the injustice.
Just tell me why you're paying those roses.
Well, the fact is, you see, miss, this ought to be a red rose, but you put a white one in by mistake. If the Queen were to find out, we should all have our heads cut off. So you see, miss, we're doing our best before she comes. To the Queen, the Queen!
Make way for the royal procession. They make their entrance 2 by 2. They only have to make an impression. Be careful what you say and do.
on then. It's a very fine day. Very. Where's the Duchess? Hush, hush. She's on the sentence of execution. What for? She boxed the Queen's ear. Oh hush, the Queen will hear you. You see, she came rather late and the Queen said,
Get to your places!
It's such a lovely day for playing croquet. Show me a better way to spend your time. Really, I have to say that life is okay. Out on the lawn today, it's just divine. I have been practicing with my flamingo. It was an easy thing to keep in line. I am delighted in the way my sing goes. It needs some polishing, but I'll be fine. Croquet is not so cool when you're a hedgehog. Using us for a ball is so unkind. If we don't curl up small, then knock our heads off. Since they don't care at all, we're on and high. This is an awful game if you're a soldier. I've never been the same since I've been shine. I can't describe the pain in my left shoulder. All doubled up for days, it's such a grind. Whenever you play croquet, then your neck is on the line. We should all be glad just to stay alive.
Stop, stop, stop. Now, it's about time the rest of you did some singing. You should know the tune by now. Are the words ready yet? Good. Now, one time, anyone who doesn't join in, your heads will be removed. Executioners, to your places.
It's such a lovely day for playing croquet. Show me a better way to spend your time. Spending your time, I have to say, but life is okay. Out on the lawn today, it's just divine. It's such a lovely day for playing croquet. For a game of croquet, be a better way to spend your time. Wonderful way to be spending your time. I have to say that life is okay. Playing croquet out on the lawn today, it's just divine. Whenever you play croquet and your neck is on the line, we should all be glad just to stay alive. We should all be glad just to stay alive.
Up with my head, and up with his head.
There should be one we had a pink pin. The great one is that there's anyone left alive. How you get I really play all Verdi and the old horror so gently. How do you like the Queen? Not at all, she's so extremely likely to win, that's what hardly finished the game. Who are you talking to? It's a friend of mine, the Cheshire Cat. Allow me to introduce it. I don't know who. However, you may kiss my hand if you like. I rather not. Do not be impertinent. Don't turtle is.
There's a thing that mock turtle soup is made from.
I've never seen one or heard of one.
Come on then, and he shall tell you its history. Griffin, hurry up, you lazy thing, and show this young lady to the mock turtle. I have to go and see some executions I have ordered. Alice is left alone with the griffin. She, my landed creature, but she wanted to be safe to go on as to go after the queen. They hadn't gone far before they saw the mock turtle sitting sad and lonely on the left of the rock.
What is his sorrow? It's all his fancy that he hasn't got no story, you know. Come on, this here young lady, she wants to know your history, she do.
I'll tell it to her. Sit down, both of you. Once, I was a real turtle. When we were little, we used to go to school in the sea. Our master was an old turtle. We used to call him Tortoise.
Why'd you call him Tortoise if he wasn't one?
We called him Tortoise because he taught us why we really are dogs.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself for asking such a simple question.
We went to school in the sea. We had the best of education. In fact, we went to school every day.
I went to day school too.
With extras.
Yes, and then French and music.
And washing.
Certainly not.
Then yours was really good school. At ours, we had French, music, and washing extra. I only took the regular course.
What was that?
Reading and writing, of course. To begin with, blend the different branches of arithmetic, ambition, distraction, magnification, and vision.
And how many hours a day did you do lessons?
10 hours the first, 9 the next, and so on.
What's a curious plan? That's the reason they're called lessons. Because they lesson from day to day. Anyway, that's enough about the games. That's enough about the lessons. Tell me about the games now.
Were you ever introduced to a lobster?
I once tasted... No, never!
You can have no idea what a delightful thing a lobster cuisine is. Lights up with them. No archbishop go anywhere without purpose.
Wouldn't it really?
Of course not. If you came to me and told me I was going on a journey, I should say, you've got purpose.
Don't you need purpose?
I mean what I say.
Shall we try another figure of the notes of Ritual? Or would you like the Mock Turtle to sing you a song?
I was so pleased if the Mock Turtle would be so kind.
No accounting for taste. Sing a beautiful soup, will you, old fellow?
Song that I love to recite. Do sing along if you choose. I'll sing the chorus so you get it right. It's not a difficult tune.
Put him in the prison and throw away the key.
She found herself in a bank in her head of the lap of her sister. She was gently brushing away some dead leaves that had blotted down to the trees upon her face.
Wake up, Alice. Why? Put a long sleepy eye.
Oh, I had such a curious dream.
This lady is a big baby that changes when the wind places. How can I describe the things I see? My jury's the queen's jury, the mortals or the sad stories. How can I believe it's just a dream? Please understand. These are the things that happen in our wonderland. Alice, please understand. These are the things that happen in our wonderland.
Because I'm not sure you did your job very well, because there's still some mums and dads with all get to please buy a raffle ticket. Let's give them one round of applause.
Verdi, come and say something. This is your last day tomorrow, yeah?
Tomorrow's my last day and we're doing school play. This is our last school play as well. And against someone for the main character. I was the right rabbit, that's the main character. And tomorrow I'm leaving. And tomorrow's going to be a leaver service. So today's our last show. So we have to make it.
Pourquoi comme un pourquoi?
Come on, let's go play.
Okay, go up now, come in.
Hey!
Oh no.
Why are you playing with someone's slipper? Oh, I can't do it! I'm trying to do that, I bet my head!
Bye, please. Oh, touch this guy.
Matthew gave this to me. Matthew! That's what I just said. Matthew! Wait! Wait, let's do something! You're in my way, boy! Help me! Help me! You want to still play with my thing? Help me!
You see that way you are going. Jeremy.
Come on, watch your brother. That's it.
On homie.